everyone. In this video, I'm trying to explain the second chapter, which is the government, from the NCERT Polity book, which is 6th class. So we need to understand the basic concepts, right? So to read any standard book regarding the polity, we first have to understand the basic concepts. So that is why we have to read from the 6th class to the 12th class. So in the previous chapter, I discussed about the first unit, which is it is regarding diversity and discrimination, how the diversity is framed in our country, and what are the examples for the diversity, and what are the causes for the diversity. I discussed in my previous videos. If you did not watch that videos, please go and watch. And in this unit, we'll discuss about the government. So we are all aware of the government and what it will do, and how its decisions influence the people lives, right? So in this chapter, we'll briefly know about what is government is all about, and what it will do, and how its decision influence the people's lives. How do they decide what to do, and what is the difference between different types of governments, such as monarchies and democratic governments. So in the daily newspapers, we are seeing that different headlines. So government decided that thing and this thing, right? So during these days, due to COVID-19, government is taking many decisions, right? Such as supplying vaccines and putting lockdown. So it will do many decisions which influence the people's lives, and so this will decide many things, and it will make decisions regarding many aspects. For example, education and health and electricity and financial aspects, and for security. So regarding many almost all decisions that which influence people lives will be decided by the government. And so for example, our national boundaries are also protected by the government's actions, right? So so when there is a natural disasters, so it will do it's better for helping the poor people. And the next topic is about the levels of government. So as we know, how many levels are there? So we have three levels, right? Central, state, and the local level. So we have three levels, and through these levels, the government will take up its decisions and implement those decisions, right? So local level is a village or a town, and the state level is the combination of mandals, and the central is the combination of states. So this is the vast system, and which involves more number of leaders who will form the government, and take up many decisions, and make many programs and policies to help the poor people, right? And the next topic is about laws and the government. As I said now, it will make many laws. So for example, there is a law for licensing. It will give a license to give permission to drive motor vehicles, right? So what will happen through this law is, so this license is given to the persons who completed their minority, right? So through this law, it will control the disasters, that chance of happening the accidents through this law. And the government also has the power to punish the people who do not follow the particular rules set by them, and it will punish them through different types of punishments, or imposing penalties, or putting them in the jail. So this is example for laws and the government, and the next topic is about the types of government. Types of government, as we know that we have two types of government, which is democratic and monarchical government. So India is a democratic country where people get involved in the election process and cast their votes and elect their representatives, and those representatives will form the government and take up many decisions, right? And when it comes to monarchy and in the democratic government, who will vote then? So the voting process will be done through the adult franchise. Adult franchise is nothing but we have to remember the terms which are different from our usual words. So adult franchise is nothing but every adult who completed their minority will have the right to cast their vote to elect their representatives. And through election process, they will elect their representatives. And this is democratic government. And the other form of government is monarchical government. In this form, the people will not get involved in the election process, and the monarchy or the king will rule the entire nation, and the all the decisions will be made by the particular king or the queen, and he is not answerable to anyone, and his or her decision is the final. And if the people do not follow that particular rule, they will be punished. And when it comes to the democratic government, what will happen? The representatives or the leaders have to be answerable to the people because they are elected by the people, and they should be answerable for their actions. If they made any particular law which is against the people's decision, they have to be answered, and people will also has the power to conduct rallies and different campaigns against the government decision. And what will happen then? The government will withdraw those decisions, and it will act according to the people's decision. So it happened in many times, as we have seen in our history. And this is about democratic and monarchical government. And and the next topic is about democratic governments. As we have seen, as I said, what will happen in the democratic government? It is a system who will ruled by the people. So though they are not directly involved into the a system of government, but they are elected. The representatives or the leaders will be elected by the people, right? So this is given in this chapter, in the second unit, and in the next chapter we will discuss about the key elements of the democratic government.